are you? This is Gantara from What's Up Orchids. Thank you for joining me today. And this is going to be the next part of my orchid collection history series. And today we're gonna talk about this little thing, which is Dendrochilum wenzelii. So this is a species orchid. I got it at Wickman Nursery in Germany together with my bulbophyllum, if you've seen my previous video. So I got it because of the leaves. I just thought this is so unusual for an orchid to have leaves like that, you know, long and narrow. Honestly, it just doesn't look anything like an orchid to me, so that really interested me. And it's actually got very beautiful flowers as well, so it grows quite a long spike, and it will have a lot of small little flowers, bright orange color, and you can have quite a few spikes on one plant, and they're all kind of just hanging down. So I think this would be quite a show, but it never bloomed for me yet, so once it does, I'll keep you up to date, and I'll showcase the orchid once it blooms. And it's been growing quite well. I've currently got it in this fine bark mix. It's got other bits and pieces in here as well, but it's honestly growing really well. So when I actually repotted it twice already in 6 months. At first I had it in one of these orchid mixes from the garden center, and I didn't like it, so I thought I want to repot this. So it doesn't want to dry out, so I tried to make the mix so it doesn't dry quite easily, which seems to be working quite well so far. It's got quite a lot of roots, so you can see some through the pod, but trust me, it's a pot full of roots. Yeah, it's been growing roots basically ever since I first potted it up. These leaves are quite sturdy and quite thick. Although they don't seem like it, it seems just like grass, but it's not. It's you know, they are actually quite hard. I mean, if I would try to bend it any more than this, it would snap. So yeah, it's very beautiful. It's grown about 10 leaves for me this past season. They're actually still growing. So for example, you can see this one there. So you see it's still quite small. This is a new leaf as well, and it's got loads of them all over the orchid. I mean, it's honestly going left, right and center. I accidentally pulled out one new growth, and I was so gutted about it, but it's still growing. So it's this one here, but yeah, it's still just pushed out and kept growing, so it didn't care at all that I pulled out the tip off it, which is great. So apparently this is a worm growing species. Most of my plants are kind of intermediate, but to be honest, I'm not giving it any different temperatures from the rest of the plants, because it just sits on the same shelf, and it's getting what it's getting. Obviously, because it's grown at home, the temperatures don't drop below 16 Celsius, so I don't have low temperatures, which is absolutely fine. Again, I'm not too sure if this is now a blooming size orchid or if it isn't. To me, it looks quite big. It is a miniature size orchid, so I'm not expecting these leaves to grow a lot longer than, you know, like this seems to be the longest leaf. So I don't think it will be any longer than that. So So, and you know, it's got quite a lot of growth, as you can see, it's quite bushy. So I'm thinking that it should start pushing out flowers. Again, I haven't really done too much research on it, so I don't know if it just grows a spike next to the new leaf, or if it comes out from like the middle of the leaf. I'm actually not too sure. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. So I think I covered everything about this plant, but if you've got any questions, or if I haven't covered some aspects, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you're growing this plant, give me a shout, let me know. There is actually, if you've ever watched Ninja Orchid's channel, she started doing care collab videos with other channels. So if you've got a channel on YouTube and you are growing this orchid, you could maybe team up and do a care collab videos, which basically means we talk about our orchids and how we care for them in our environments, and we post the videos on the same day, and then we just put the links in the description to link up the other channels as well. So the idea is that if anybody's looking how to grow this orchid, they can search on YouTube Dendrochilum wenzelii, and if I find, say, a video about how I do it, they can just go into my description and see another 2 or 3 links to other people's videos and how they grow in their environment. So it kind of gives you access to this, to a lot of information at the same time, which I guess it could be quite useful. So yeah, if you'd like to do something like that, please let me know. I would be happy to team up. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day and good growing. Bye.